Hi, I'm Anchovy, and I'm a musician.
He will be singing a cover of a Vietnamese song called Diet Trong Em by Thin Sui, which translates to Die With Me. Let's hear it for Joey!
There's never gonna be someone in this world that can truly understand me the way that I understand me. There's no one that's gonna be able to just feel and take in and process everything that I'm feeling for me. Music allows me to be heard. And all the times that I feel like I couldn't speak up for myself, and all the times that I feel like I wanted to scream or just say something, music will accept me and my thoughts and my feelings for anything that they are. Anchovy is like the whole culmination of me as a person and my creative self. It's like my alter ego. My alter ego is Joe. My real name is Joey. And sometimes when I get into like a different mood, when I embody different energy, I step into Joe. And my middle initial is V, so that kind of alter ego is jovee. So me as a cold creative like consciousness, it's Joey and jovee. And that's where anchovy comes from. And I also just love the ocean and fish. And anchovy is also an homage to one of my favorite bands, Shishimo, because it's like a little fried fish dish that they're named after. I think art and expression is just so fundamental to being human and experiencing the human experience. I think our feelings and emotions and our thoughts are just all such intangible pieces of information that we always are processing, that we always are experiencing in ways that can't really be thought about. And that's like such infinite information. It's like you have to do something to encapsulate the infinity of your feelings. And music and expression does that for me. I got into songwriting as a joke, actually. The first times that I wrote songs were actually about my family members. The first song I quote unquote like technically ever wrote was with my sister Cindy. We were writing a song about our other sister and how she was being a snitch. And I made it on my like little dinky Yamaha keyboard that was sitting in my house, my basement for like years. I didn't really make music after that until I started messing around in GarageBand on my iPhone one night when my cousins wouldn't play Gartic Phone with me. So I made a song about them not playing with me and not giving me attention.
Scrolling on your devices, not paying any attention to me. Wanted to play Gartic Phone tonight, then you go ahead and escape through the night. You know I just wanna play games with you.
I think that there are creative inspirations just as holistic creative people. And I also have just like music inspirations of like the kinds of songs and music that I want to sound like. I really like the producer M83. He makes really good music. I also love a lot of J-pop and J-rock, Biba Doobie, you know, like all of those girlies. I love them. And also just like classic rock too. I kind of oddly enough, I owe a lot of my music inspiration to Guitar Hero. When I was like in elementary school and used to play that on the Wii, and some of the songs really stuck out to me, and I still listen to some of those songs now. Blink-182, AFI, I knew those bands from Guitar Hero.
Hi! I am Joey and that is Cindy and Amy and it's ready? Video. Are you ready, people?
A lot of my music is about boys, which I really don't know how I feel about. Like, not even boys in particular, but just like my relationship to boys, especially as like a growing pubescent boy. There's just a lot of things to like navigate, especially being queer too. It's like, what's going on? I don't really know what's going on. I'm feeling this way, and like my past experiences have made me feel this way, and I don't know what's going on. But the songs are like, you don't have to know what's going on. Just do something. This music has space for you. My favorite song that I've written I think I'm just gonna have to say right now, like, I just love that song. I love the meaning, and I love the feeling that it evokes within me. I think that's like one of the first songs that I really sat down and like wrote on guitar and like had like a coherent melody, message, and like sound that I was aiming for. That just turned out really well when I produced it on like a web browser DAW. Yeah, I love that song.
You just keep producing things, aka you worry about the quantity, and God will handle the quality. Just keep doing, and it'll just work out. You just have to keep doing it.
I want to be in a band. I want to tour. I want to produce more music. I want to get my own studio and more things to elevate my music production. I want to learn more guitar, more music theory, and just make more music. I just want to have like full albums. I want to have full like creative dreams that are actualized. My songwriting process is kind of all over the place. I think it happens so many different kinds of ways. The songs that really resonate with me typically start from me just playing a chord progression on my guitar, just humming and getting out like my stream of consciousness. And as soon as I start just strumming my chords and saying words, like a story starts to be built based on what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking.
Ooh. That's what I would do. I would be like that. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Here's my little file for the song I'm writing. It's almost done.
Sometimes melodies just pop into my head. Sometimes one bar of a song is like, poop, that's a song. And I make it from there. Releasing music right now is kind of more for me than anything. I hope that when I release things for myself, that it just naturally resonates with other people, because every human experience that we share, that we have, is like connected, and you are never the only person feeling what you're feeling. Oh my god! What would my younger self think of me right now? That's insane. Oh my gosh. I'd never expected myself to be like so into music like I am right now. Like, I grew up playing like instrumental music. Like, I'm in my band, I was in the marching band, like things like that. But like, I'm like in a band now. I'm like playing band like rock music. And I'm really just like being me and like fully expressing myself in music, which I don't think I would have expected myself, my younger self, to be doing. Like, younger self me was a lot more meek, a lot more like shy, didn't want to say things, didn't really know how to express, didn't really know like the avenues to go to express. But now I feel like I'm doing it, and I'm like making music and doing what I want to do. I think younger me would think I'm so cool. I think younger me really would look up to me, and that makes me really happy.
Although you're my soulmate. Have I ever met anyone that I thought was my soulmate? No. But am I writing about it? Yeah.
One of my latest releases, Vulnerability, actually describes a pretty serious thing that happened to me, and it's just like in a song for people to listen to casually, which is kind of odd. You can just get that deep emotion that I felt. You could just play it on your car speakers, like no big deal, like while you're on a drive to work. But hey, it's just life, dude. Like, it's just your human experience. I just think life is not that serious. I think life can be so full of joy, so full of whimsy, and so full of like, you can do whatever you want, you can be whoever you want to be, and you can follow all of your dreams. And I want my music to evoke that. I want my whole career as an artist to be like such stone solid, rock solid evidence of that message. The more you own anything in your life, the better it will become. I think I obviously still am in my fledgling era of being a musician, being a little bedroom pop star, being a little indie rock star. But there's never going to be a moment when when I can completely claim that identity as my own. There can always be things like, oh, you haven't gone on tour yet. Oh, you haven't released like a whole record. Oh, you haven't like actually worked with professionals. That those kinds of things may make me believe like, oh, I'm not one yet. But you can just decide that I'm a musician. You can just decide that you're an indie rock star right now. Like, you don't need to be waiting for anything to validate your human experience and what you want to be. I'm being who I want to be. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm feeling how I want to feel. And if I can do it, so can you. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, that's what I want to portray. I want to be silly. I want to be whimsical. I want to be creative. And so I'm doing it. And you can too. Doechii basically said the same exact things in her Grammy speech this year of, you can be whoever you want to be. I did it, so can you. She's another artist that I really look up to. Like, winning a Grammy from just being a creative in her house and making silly little videos. Girl, that's me. Me and her, like this. I really resonate with her messages outside of the Grammy speech, where she is always following that inner voice in her body, knowing that that's God. That is truly the force that she needs to follow. And that is like so powerful. So best of luck to you, future anchovy, and whoever's watching this. Believe in yourself and your dreams, because they can happen and they're very real. Yeah.
Thank you.